Hi, welcome to Don't Stop Dreaming, a bucket list edition. My name is Jessie, and guess what? It's the new year. Happy 2022, everybody. Hope you had a great celebration. Stay tuned as I talk about a great source that will help you to make your bucket list items happen. This Christmas season, I had the opportunity to go and visit my family back in Massachusetts. I grew up there. So for me, this was a really great opportunity to go spend some time with family and to kind of rekindle those old traditions that we used to have. My cousin was very sweet and ended up giving me a Christmas present that was unexpected. She knows that I have this YouTube channel, and she knows that I am passionate about bucket list items. So today I want to share with you the gift that she gave me, because this gift I am very excited to use because I think this is going to help me to improve my bucket list items and to help me improve achieving those actual items. So I want to share with you what this source is, so that if you're interested, you can go and find it, or at least find something similar that can help you to accomplish more of your bucket list goals. My cousin works at a store called the Paper Store. I believe they have it all throughout the Northeast. I'm sure they have it throughout the country, so check it out. If not, they have a website. But my cousin found or gifted me this awesome book. It's called My Bucket List, and it says living the dream, which is always what I'm trying to do. I'm always trying to pursue living my dreams and trying not to allow anything to stop me from doing so. So I wanted just to share this book with you because I've been able to browse through it. I have not started it yet. I actually want to do my first list with you. So I wanted to show you this because I think this is going to be a good source for those that are having just a hard time starting a list out. It's the new year. It's a great time to do those New Year's resolutions. And one of those New Year's resolutions could be creating a bucket list. So let's open this up. Let's check out this book so you can see why I think it's a really great source to get started. So as you can see, make sure that you have your information, because not too detailed, obviously you want to be secure, but have enough information that if you lost it, maybe someone can help you find it again. I mean, you're putting a lot of really good, hopefully detailed information that is going to help you pursue your dreams, and that would really stink if you lost it. All right, so it's got a few little intro pages that just help you to understand what a bucket list item, things that could give you inspiration. And then the first thing it says, places to go and adventures to have, wish list. So the very first list that you can create in this book is a travel list. So it says places to go and adventures to have. And then it has priority 1 through 10, which I think that's a really great thing, because sometimes we have an idea and it sounds really exciting in the moment and we write it down, and then later on we're like, meh, I still want to do it, but it's not the top of my list. So this is great because you can kind of prioritize and just remind yourself what seems to be more important to you. Life is busy. We have the hustle bustle always happening, and it's nice to have a little reminder. The next thing it says, I did it. That is that one shining moment when you check it off and it says the date, and that's a great way to remember when you accomplished that travel item. So let's continue on. So then most of the book is actually this page right here. So this page has places or adventure, and then it says target date, which I think is great because that pushes you already to making the goal actually happen. Like I've mentioned before in my videos, once you kind of set your mind to it, you actually find ways to be like, okay, I need to book it, I need to plan it, I need to make a reservation or something. So having a target date is a great tip, because that is going to help you push a little harder to make the reality a possibility of accomplishing everything. So the cost, that helps you to be aware of what you need to save, or just kind of what to expect when you're about to do your bucket list item. And then how to make it happen. I think that is a great thing. Sometimes you need to kind of plan ahead of time, right? Plan to see what you need to do in order to really make this dream happen. What are the things that you need to do to make sure that you're not going to make it a stressful event, or that you have the right people that can plan it with you? So a few steps just to help you make it happen. And then planning details. Oh, so that actually just is exactly what I said. Who with, where to stay, how to get there, what to bring. Then the next one is date accomplish. So they're not joking around. They want to make sure in this book that you make it happen. So once you get it completed, check. You do that bucket list item. Highlights. Helps you to remember the things that you did, why it was special. Was it even worth it? I mean, I've done some bucket list items afterwards. I'm like, okay, that was not really worth it. People who made it special. I have done several things alone. I think it's great if you like to do things alone. There's nothing wrong with that. But I have also learned through my travels and experiences and adventures that it's nice to have company. Obviously, you want to find good company, but it makes a difference in the experience. And what surprises me most? You know, there's things that happen. Maybe you have a fear and you did this bucket list item and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm not afraid anymore. Ding, ding, ding. And then did it live up to your expectations, 1 through 10? So I think this is a really magnificent, yes, I said magnificent, like page or source to get you started. So I'm gonna skim through because there's a couple other different pages. So if you're really into books and you want to have like a bucket list book list, they have this page right here, which talks about books you want to read. And then it says the same thing like priority and completed, just like the travel one. And then there's another one that says movies and shows to see. I really enjoy watching Broadway shows. I also enjoy seeing Friends and plays. I also love movies. So I think this is a great list to help you kind of keep track of what's out or what's coming to town and write it down. So you're like, okay, I got to remember to book my tickets. Oh, right, I got to remember that this movie's coming out. Let's find some friends who want to come and join me. And then I think this is the last one. It says foodie experience. So for those that love to try food or eat food, you've seen in a few of my videos, I like to try new exotic food sometimes. I am shy with a few of them, but I still try to be brave every once in a while. Right here, same thing. What foods do you want to try? The priority and the date completed. Let me make sure. Oh, I was wrong. There's another one. And this one's actually probably the most important one. Good works to do. What are some things that you want to do to be a better person, to change lives, to just influence those around you in a positive manner? I think this is really great. I think we forget sometimes to serve others, and this is a good reminder and a good thing to just kind of keep track of staying good and positive and helping those around us. So I think that's it from my book. And, you know, I'm going to read this last goal right here, or not goal, but quote. It says, what you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. And that's by Zig Ziglar. I think that's very true. I think I sometimes get caught up on the list and the dreams and being like, I've done this or this experience, or I need to do this. And sometimes we need to reflect of how those things have helped us become who we are. How have they helped us to influence others' lives? And so maybe that's a good reminder, not maybe, it is a good reminder to see what you become by achieving the goals that you set. So I just briefly want to write down something and so that you guys can be a part of it. So right here, let's see. I got my handy dandy pen. I'm looking. I think I want to do, let's see. Let's see. Okay, you know, I'm just going to do one of those first pages. The one, no, adventures to have. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're going to do this one, the wish list one. I have it in mind, and I am going to write down axe throwing. I want to go to a restaurant or a place that has axe throwing. I've seen a lot of people do it. I think it looks like a lot of fun. So I'm gonna write it. Let's see if my pen actually works. Hold on 1 second. Axe throwing. I'm just gonna write restaurant because I think I want to eat food after I throw the axes. And then my priority, I don't know, I've been wanting to do it for a few years, but I actually haven't really pushed to do it, even though it's like pretty cheap. It's not crazy expensive and they have it locally. I'm gonna try to prioritize it for this year. So I'm actually gonna write it as a 7. So my priority this year is a 7. Ta-da! you guys just witnessed my very first item in this amazing book. So axe throwing restaurant. I don't know if axe has an E. We're gonna keep it this way. Don't judge me if it does. Anyways, like I said, the paper store, my bucket list book. Thank you to my cousin who gave this to me. I'm really excited to use it. And you know, there's so many other great resources to create your bucket list items. So enjoy this new year, make some amazing memories and adventures, and don't be afraid to make the impossible possible this year. Take care, everyone, and Happy New Year.